How to succeed. Yes, how to succeed if you are stuck, that is. And what we're going to be talking about today is perfectionism versus progress. And if you like the sound of this, stay with me. My name is Javed. I am a NLP and hypnosis practitioner and a trainer. And if you stay with me right to the end, I'm going to give you a gift. I'm going to tell you how to have a free session with me. So let's begin with today's topic. Sometimes we get stuck, and some people get stuck a lot of time. And what they get stuck on is perfectionism. Because sometimes, for whatever reason, we believe things have to be perfect. And we forget that once we get stuck on perfect or perfectionism, we don't really progress much. And there's only so much time in a day, so many hours in a week, so many hours in a year. So guys, there is no limit to perfection. Basically, the more we do something, the better we get at it. So what we do need to keep in mind, sometime if we are trying to achieve something, we just got to be good enough to go to the next step, then be good enough to go to the next step until we achieve it. And if we want, and then we can rehearse that over and over. Let's say, for example, if you want to be a public speaker, the first time it just needs to be good enough. And you know that. The more you do that, the better you're going to get at it and the better you will become. So what happens when people get stuck? They are not focusing on the progress. So we do need to measure our progress, guys, instead of how perfect something is. There is no limit to perfection. But to progress, we have to progress to go to the next level. Guys, always try to measure progress. How much have I progressed? And don't be so hard on yourself. Some days you will progress more. Some days it'll be a bit less. And there could be many reasons for that. It could be you are tired. Maybe you haven't had much sleep. Or maybe you were waiting on something that did not arrive on time. So don't be so hard on yourself, but do focus on your progress. And every time you notice yourself progressing, you must celebrate. You must tell yourself, I'm doing okay, I'm good, I'm on my way to succeeding. And what happens? Sometime, I've done it, we get stuck on perfection. We think this is not good enough, because what happens, we begin to compare ourselves to experts, people who've been doing that for years. And the thing is, we are just starting. We are learning to do something. We are learning to overcome something. So in the beginning, it just needs to be good enough. Let's say, for example, a bricklayer or a plasterer. If they've been doing bricklaying or plastering for many, many years, or even an artist for many, many years, they'll be very good. And somebody like me and you, if we are just starting, we just need to be good enough to complete whatever it is that we are making. If it's painting a wall or plastering a ceiling or something, it just needs to be good enough, and the perfection will follow. Exactly. In the beginning, guys, it just needs to be good enough. So if you follow your progress and realize this is good enough, and perfection will follow, because the more you do something, better you become at it. And guys, don't beat yourself up trying to get things perfect in the beginning, because it doesn't happen like that. Life is not like that. Things are not like that. Repetition, the more we repeat something, the more easier it becomes and the more perfect it seems. But we can always improve. So guys, learn to measure your progress and don't be hard on yourself, because every day is going to be different. But just be happy with whatever you are progressing each and every day. And be nice to yourself. Well, I guess the whole progress is being nice to yourself and not being too hard on yourself, because sometimes we are very hard. So hard that we give up. This is what happens, especially when it comes to perfection. People become very hard on themselves. So hard, they eventually give up. If they had been measuring their progress, I assure you they would have finished their project or whatever they were doing. So guys, if you like the sound of this, give it a go. Whatever you're trying to do, focus on progress. And if you like what we are doing here, guys, if you haven't already considered, please consider subscribing to my channel. That will help me to grow my channel so I can continue to make more and more videos. Now the gift, if you would like to have a free session with me, leave me a message. Or you can go to my profile, you can leave me a message through my website, and I will do my best to work on any topic that you like. One-to-one online session for at least 1 or 2 hours, and that's right, and that is absolutely free, meaning it's a gift. So guys, I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.